Hi, everybody. Namaste. The light in me acknowledges the light in you. The absolute in me acknowledges the absolute in you. Today, we will be looking at chapter 50 of Sri Nisargadatta Maharaja's I Am That. And it just dawned on me, we are basically halfway through. There are 101 chapters, if you'd like to call them chapters, of I Am That. And with this video, we come to the halfway point. Chapter 50, Self-Awareness is the Witness. And I'm going to go straight to Nisargadatta's words. The personal needs a base, a body to identify oneself with, just as a color needs a surface to appear on. The seeing of the color is independent of the color. It is the same, whatever the color. One needs an eye to see a color. The colors are many. The eye is single. The personal is like the light in the color and also in the eye, yet simple, single, indivisible, and unperceivable except in its manifestations. Not unknowable, but unperceivable, unobjectival, inseparable. Neither material nor mental, neither objective nor subjective. It is the root of matter and the source of consciousness. Beyond mere living and dying, it is the all-inclusive, all-exclusive life in which birth is death and death is birth. The absolute or life you talk about, is it real or a mere theory to cover up our ignorance? Both. To the mind, it's only a theory. In itself, a reality. It is reality in its spontaneous and total rejection of the false. Just as light destroys darkness by its very presence, so does the absolute destroy imagination. To see that all knowledge is a form of ignorance is itself a movement of reality. The witness is not a person. The person comes into being when there is a basis for it, an organism, a body. In it, the absolute is reflected as awareness. Pure awareness becomes self-awareness. When there is a self, self-awareness is the witness. When there is no self to witness, there is no witnessing either. It is all very simple. It is the presence of the person that complicates. See that there is no such thing as a permanently separate person, and all becomes clear. Awareness, mind, matter, they are one reality in its two aspects as immovable and movable, and the three attributes of inertia, energy, and harmony. Tamas, Rajas, and Sattvic. So, I would like to read one of those sentences again. It is all very simple. It is the presence of the person that complicates. See that there is no such thing as a permanently separate person, and all becomes clear. There is no such thing as a permanently separate person. What comes first, consciousness or awareness? Awareness becomes consciousness when it has an object. The object changes all the time. In consciousness, there is movement. Awareness by itself is motionless and timeless, here and now. There is suffering and bloodshed in East Pakistan at the present moment. How do you look at it? How does it appear to you? How do you react to it? By the way, I believe it was 1971 when this conversation was happening. In pure consciousness, nothing ever happens. In pure consciousness, nothing ever happens. Even right now, this is nothing appearing as everything. Even now, nothing is. Nothing is happening. This is no thing happening. Please come down from these metaphysical heights. Of what use is it to a suffering man to be told that nobody is aware of his suffering but himself? To relegate everything to illusion is insult added to injury. The Bengali of East Pakistan is a fact, and his suffering is a fact. Please do not analyze them out of existence. You are reading newspapers. You hear people talking about it. You cannot plead ignorance. Now, what is your attitude to what is happening? No attitude. Nothing is happening. No attitude. Nothing is happening. Any day there may be a riot right in front of you, perhaps people killing each other. Surely you cannot say, nothing is happening, and remain aloof. I never talked of remaining aloof. You could as well see me jumping into the fray to save somebody and getting killed. Yet to me, nothing happened. Nothing happened. Imagine a big building collapsing. Some rooms are in ruins, some are intact. But can you speak of the space as ruined or intact? It is only the structure, the body, that suffered and the people who happened to live in it. Nothing happened to space itself. Nothing happened to space itself. Are you the space or are you the structure? Are you the awareness or are you the body? Similarly, nothing happens to life when forms break down and names are wiped out. The goldsmith melts down old ornaments to make new. Sometimes a good piece goes with the bad. He takes it in his stride, for he knows that no gold is lost. I think that's, again, one of my favorites. Another very good example, metaphor to illustrate what it is that we actually are. Are we the body, or are we the space within the body? Or are we the space, the context for the body? Names and forms come and go, but the space, the Parabrahman, the awareness remains. It is. It's untouched, birthless, and deathless. It is not death that I rebel against. It is the manner of dying. Death is natural. The manner of dying is man-made. Separateness causes fear and aggression, which again cause violence. Do away with man-made separations, and all this horror of people killing each other will surely end. But in reality, there is no killing and no dying. The real does not die. The unreal never lived. Set your mind right and all will be right. When you know that the world is one, that humanity is one, you will act accordingly. But first of all, you must attend to the way you feel, think, and live. Unless there is order in yourself, there can be no order in the world. In reality, nothing happens. Onto the screen of the mind, destiny forever projects its pictures, memories of former projections, and thus illusion constantly renews itself. The pictures come and go, come and go. Light intercepted by ignorance. See the light and disregard the picture. Truly, truly, this is one of the reasons why I make these videos, because I believe, as Nisargadatta has said, that if we could just do away with man-made separations, then all this horror of people killing each other would surely end. Let me read this again. Death is natural. Birth, life, death. Birth, life, death. Every moment is arising and falling, appearing and disappearing. This is natural. The manner of dying is man-made. It is the belief in separation and the experience, the energetic experience of feeling separate, that causes fear and aggression, which again causes violence. I and other. As long as I believe and experience I and other, there will be fear. I need to protect myself from you. There will be aggression, competition, and fighting, etc., etc. There won't be love. There could be love, but not the highest degree of love. So if we could just do away with man-made separations, then all this horror of people killing each other would surely end. But again, going back to the space, but in reality, there is no killing and no dying, because that space cannot be killed. It's neither born nor does it die. The real does not die. The unreal never lived. The unreal only appeared. It appeared and disappeared, but it never was. We said the other day that the world can be said to appear. The world appears, but it cannot be said to be. It doesn't actually exist like Parabrahman does, like the absolute supreme reality. Set your mind right, and all will be right. Clean this up. When you know that the world is one universe, one God, one world, one humanity, when you know this, when you realize this, when you intuit this, when you sense this in your heart, all is one. God is love and all is one. God is love and all is one. When you sense this, you will act accordingly. Naturally, authentically, everything becomes loving and lovable. But first of all, you must attend to the way that you feel, you think, and you live. Unless there is order in yourself, there can be no order in the world. And finally, in reality, nothing happens. Nothing happens to that space, to that emptiness, to the Parabrahman. Nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. Things are appearing and disappearing on the surface of the ocean of being. But is the ocean going anywhere? Is the ocean doing anything? No, it simply is. It simply is. In reality, nothing happens. This is nothing appearing as everything. This is the absolute appearing as the relative. Form is emptiness, and emptiness is form. Onto the screen of the mind, destiny forever projects its pictures, memories of former projections, and thus illusion constantly renews itself. The pictures come and go, come and go, come and go. Light intercepted by ignorance. See the light, realize the light, and disregard the picture. Disregard the coming and going, the appearance and the disappearance. Realize the space-like awareness, the silent, still awareness. All of these words being spoken, and they're all pointing us to silence. Now that's pretty funny. Silence and stillness. Space. Freedom. Awareness is free. Awareness doesn't want anything. It has no desires or fears. It simply is. You are not what you think yourself to be. You are not what you imagine yourself to be. Rest. Stop. Excuse me. Stop struggling. Stop searching. For that which has never been lost cannot be found. God is this. God is what is. This is the Pada Brahman. This is the Absolute. One God, one universe, one humanity, one world, one life, one consciousness, one awareness, one reality, one love, one love. Thank you, Nisargadatta Maharaj. Thank you, everybody. Om. There is one God. There is one reality. There is one world. There is one life. There is variety and difference, but no separation. No separation. There is only love. There is only love. This is Para Brahman. This is the Absolute. This is nothing appearing as everything. Om, Om, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste.